Hey guys, it's Blush here again. It's been a little while since my last video, but I wanted to get another one out right now. So uh, first thing I wanted to say was thanks for like the support on my last video. Like it got way more attention than I thought it would. To be honest, and I appreciate all the comments and the people who decided to follow and um, thanks for all that. I believe someone also gave me like a shout out. I forgot your name, but uh, thanks for that. I really appreciate it. So I guess today it's gonna be like a little update. I think I should probably get to furrydelphia, and that's what the last one was about, of course. So so I think it went all right. Uh, my roommates and friends were really nice. That I roomed with, and uh, I wanted to give a shout out to them, all of them. Thank you. And yeah, I think let's see. It went like I know the raves were pretty fun. I think that was the highlight for me mainly. And just whenever I was around my friends there, just being around them, of course. And those were the main things. I didn't really get too many pictures like from as I did from AnswerCon or videos. I wasn't really focused on that, but yeah. Uh, um, to be honest, I kind of struggled at Philadelphia. Um, it wasn't like all like sunshine and rainbows, but yeah. I could probably get into that in another video, but I think overall I'm glad I went. Um, last day was also fun. We went um, out of the hotel. We walked to the Reading Terminal Market. It's like a place in Philadelphia where it's just like markets and like stuff. They have food there, and I got a cheesesteak and let's see what else. I also got some cannolis from the cannoli place there that I always visit. And it was fun. And yeah, that last day was a little bit, it was a bit somber. You know, like the way cons usually are when you're saying goodbye. And I remember after we had left the city, we were driving down. I think I-95 down south, just past the Eagle Stadium, and then I looked at the Philly skyline, and I don't know, I got really sad in that moment, just seeing the city. So, but yeah, that was the con, pretty much. I think So, what else? Um, I also wanted to mention, if I sound like a bit like off or something, uh, or like, yeah, I guess off. I kind of have like, well, I'm autistic, so I kind of struggle with like speaking and talking and conversations and communication a lot. So I'm not used to doing videos, and I'm not used to doing like unscripted videos. But I think I'm getting better. If I keep this habit up, I'm just doing like update videos. Um, so I got that out of the way, and um, so what else? Um, okay, I'm like stumped here. Can't. I have things I want to talk about. My brain just not finding the words or topics. Okay. To be honest, I haven't been like feeling uh, like well at all the past few weeks, and especially the past week. Um, uh, I don't know how I would explain it, but um, just I've been really down on myself about how I am in the fandom, or just in life in general around people, mainly in fandom. Like I I have trouble like speaking and talking to people, and a lot of times I don't know what to say, either like in text or in real life, and I and it's like really hindering my ability to like make friends and, just connect with people in the fandom, and just just grow those connections. And um it's really hard because I see it play out in real time, and just I I don't know what to do. My brain like just stops, doesn't know what to say. I can't figure out things, what to say to people. And I I meet a lot of people, but I have trouble like doing like more than that, like afterwards. Because you meet people, and then you know them, but then after that, like what do you say? Like what do you talk about? Like I don't know how to initiate conversations either, and that's also a struggle as well. And uh, and I feel very anxious, and just like very, very anxious. Like I'll like be thinking like for minutes on end, just like of deciding to say something or not, and then sometimes I do say it, and then I don't know, it just all goes wrong. Like it just I'll say something to someone and then like it just ends up really awkward. And I and it's just a common thing that keeps happening, and pretty much I have an easier time, I think, like I think speaking to people and while I'm wearing my fursuit head. So I don't know if you've been around me, you might have noticed this, but I think I talk more loudly and a bit more concisely, I think. But outside of fursuit head, it's a real struggle. But also, I also struggle with this too, as well. So it's so it helps a bit, but not all the way. So but yeah, that's kind of my like little like dilemma right now that I'm going through, just kind of facing. I it just sucks, to be honest, just like not be able to like you're just like seeing like just not being able to do what just everyone else just seems to be able to do. It's like ease. Like I can't do it. Like I can't just. It's hard to go up to people. It's hard to initiate conversations. I have anxiety very strong, and I don't know what to say, and then also like again, when I do say something, it's just like sometimes it just ends up very awkward. A lot of times it does, and sometimes people are confused, or I don't know. It's just like I'm like such like I didn't come out the right way, if that makes sense. And I wish it wasn't like this. I wish it could be like everyone else. If I'm being honest, just able to do these things and just because it just hurts, to be honest. Just not really be able to participate in the fandom and the fandom and just the furry community, just furry things in general is really important to me. Very important. Since like my childhood, pretty much. Back then, I didn't know what a furry was, but like I was very interested in like anthropomorphic stuff, like just like movies with talking animals. I would draw stuff, I would write stuff with talking dogs or cats, and from a young age, and then finally just joining all these like real life furry things this past year has been so great, but also just I've kind of like seen a side of me where I'm struggling more than I thought. There's challenges I didn't know that were there, that I'm having with people connecting in the fandom. But yeah, that's mainly the crux of my just the main thing I've been dealing with the past few weeks. A lot of stuff just stems from that. There's like more stuff attached to it that's been going on, but it's probably better just keep it simple. But there's a lot more. Yeah, that's pretty much the crux of it. I don't really want to end on a low note, so I guess I'll just say like, I guess in terms of what I'm doing next, I don't really have much coming up, like near term. I know I want to do New Year's Furry Ball in December, so I have that on the calendar. But in terms of other things, I don't think there's much coming up. Maybe besides some meets, but yeah. As you can tell, it's kind of like I'm a bit hot in this fursuit head right now. My room is like 80 degrees right now for some reason, and I'm kind of like sweating. So I think that's all I wanted to get out today. I really appreciate everyone who comes to the video and just watches, and I really appreciate the support. So thank you, and thank you for the nice comments as well. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to see that there's other people, just that I'm not alone, and just not all these videos are just going into the void. So thank you. I post these on TikTok as well, but I think YouTube is like the main place. I think I'll be posting like long form stuff. So yeah, thank you. Thanks everyone for watching. Hopefully I'll be out with another one of these soon. So yeah. See all you guys later. Bye bye.